All right, guys, next we're going to talk about our friend seeker software. So there's two different settings inside of here. There you got home and you got settings. You have to start in settings before we have any information that's populated in our home tab. So what you're going to come up here to do is this software is utilized for actually pulling information and scraping users from groups. So what we're going to go ahead and do is sync our groups. As you see, it's going to pop up a whole nother tab. It's going to start going through all the different groups that I'm in and pull it into our software over here. Might take you a minute based off how many different groups you're involved in. I'm in quite a few, so I'm going to give it some time and then we'll get it pulled over for you. All right, so now it's done importing and transferring all that information over. Let me go ahead and refresh my screen and come down here and boom, here are all my groups that I'm in. So let's go all the way back to the top. Let's say 7-figure marketing. And we pick that group and we're going to do CEO. Let's add that keyword. Let's say founder. Let's add that keyword. Let's say marketing manager. Let's say manager. And let's say marketing. So now what it's going to do is it's going to scan this group for all the people that self-identify with CEO, founder, marketing manager, or marketing anywhere in their job titles. Now, for the example of this tutorial, we're going to crank this down to 50 people. Now, this is how many people it's going to scan for. Doesn't mean that's how many it's going to pull, but it's going to scan 50 people at this time, up to 500. But it'll scan that many people and then populate all this information based off people that self-identify with any one of these. So let's just hit start scanning. It's going to pull up that group. It's going to start going through all of the people that are members of that group. As you can see off to the side of the screen, that it will actually let you know how many people it scanned. Again, remember, this is people scanned. This does not necessarily mean hot leads or leads that have those specific keywords. All right, that's done there. Let's go back and boom, check this out. We got 7 people. Actually, technically we only have 6 because it's always gonna pull you. The software just happens to always pull you. Now from here, you can actually go in and individually and see their profile. You can come in here, of course, and delete or add them. So if we wanted to go through and add all of these people, you just start adding them right here. And I do believe that I am friends with all of these people. So you can come, yep, it's going to give me my warnings because I'm already friends with these people. You can come in and start sending them friend requests. Now, of course, because of our policies with Facebook, it's going to send them periodically so we don't get popped for being a bot. But again, I'm already friends with all these guys. That is my group that I was targeting. So it's not really a good example, but you can go into any specific group. You can actually go through all the leads that are in there, pull them into here, and then start sending them hyper-targeted friend requests. This information is super, super valuable. I've already talked about how valuable it is. I just wanted to walk through and show you actually how to do it. All right, so another thing I want to show you too is the schedule ad. So you can come in here. Let's run this again. Let's crank this up to, let's say 100 people. Let's pick my group, 7-figure marketing, start scanning. And what I want to show you here is how we can actually schedule out the ad so you yourself don't have to go through and specifically hit this information. The reason I like showing it the other way first is because if you want to go in and actually make sure it's your ideal demographic, you realistically would go in and look at everyone's profile individually and make sure that it's someone that you want to work with. This technique is really good when you're targeting other people or competitors' groups or somewhere that just your targeted audience would be. So once it's done running that, again, we're going to come back to home. And here all of our people are. I'm going to go ahead and refresh just for the sake of refreshing. We're going to refresh, and here we are again. So we added a few more people this time. So now we're going to hit our schedule ad, and then the queue has been sent. And as you can see that the times have been spread 10 minutes apart, and I'll start sending out friend requests every 10 minutes to these 15 people. I hope this information was helpful, and we'll see you in the next training video.